Hello everyone, this is Snoopy here, back with another Minecraft video. Today I have for you guys another Minecraft OPAnarchy video. In today's video, we're just going to be in the Warp First Prestige, and we're just going to be trying to find some stuff right here, you know. We're just going to try and get some blocks so we can just try to rank up right here. So we currently are at rank V, we're just going to try to go for rank W. So just by doing that, we're going to have to, of course, you know, just mine a bunch of different stuff out right here. So we're just going to try to, you know, dig down for the most part. We're just going to try to see what's available here. So now we're just going to continue doing this process. And it also looks like, you know, there's 81 people. Yeah, there's actually 81 players on the server right now, so that's really cool. It also looks like, you know, we do have a 7 bill in our balance, so that's also really nice. Because we do have, you know, a little head start when it comes down to ranking up. So we're just going to go and just mine all that stuff out right there. It looks like we're starting to run out of room. And if we do run out of room, we can obviously, you know, just go back to the top. And then just go for the stuff. Looks like there's a glitch right there. We're just going to go and just get all that different stuff right there. Just going to go to Warp First. And now that we've done that, we're just going to try to, you know, just speed over here. There we go. And now we're just going to sell all this stuff right here. We're just going to get, you know, $423.92 million. Alrighty guys, so we do have the PvP arena right here. So I'm just going to go and drop down. I actually kind of want to explore this place. So, yeah, there actually was someone here just before. So that might be really bad to, you know, just try and go into the PvP arena. And then just try to do a bunch of different stuff. But yeah, we're in the PvP arena right here. Looks like no one's around at the moment, so that's going to be really nice. Because I do want to actually explore this place for a little bit. So we're just going to go and just jump over this. There we go. I just want to, like I said, just kind of explore since I haven't really seen any of this stuff. Let me actually jump in that. Can I die? Looks like I can't. Alrighty then, you know, that's okay that we don't die from that. But even then, you know, just exploring OPAnarchy will be pretty fun as well. Since, you know, it seems honestly just based on all the different stuff, I'd rather just kind of, you know, explore for a bit and then continue to rank up because that eventually can get a bit boring. So I just want to make the most out of the server right here. So I just want to, you know, go ahead and just kind of explore just to see what's available. So we do have a little treehouse type thing right here. Yeah, it seems like this is actually a really nice area for just, you know, PvP and whatnot on the server. So we're just going to go in. We're just going to continue to jump around. Just going to look over here since, you know, we haven't explored this area. So we're just going to go ahead and just jump over here, just kind of see what's available. Looks like, you know, we just go all over the place. So let's see, what different warps do we have here? Okay, there we go, we have some. Okay, we got donor mines, so we do have VIP, we have all this different stuff right here. Alrighty, then that is pretty cool, I guess. So we do have the VIP mine right there. Let's just go back to warp, because this is actually a really cool option. Got enchant, free, let's click that warp. There we go, we're in the free warp right here. So I'm actually going to go and just explore here also. So let's just see what is available here. I've never actually looked into this area. So what can we do? Can we just go and just continue to just go around? Looks like we can. So I guess, can we fly? No, we can't. Actually, we can't fly. So yeah, there's not too much here. Wow, there's a lot of stuff over here though. Alrighty then, it's just kind of like a free build, I guess. Let's see. Alrighty, it is. So I guess it's like an area just to freely build wherever you want. So that's pretty cool, I guess, just to have it in the warp free. So we do have this stuff right here. There's all these different signs. So we're just going to try to do a bunch of different stuff right here. And we're just going to kind of, you know, look around. Yeah, it looks like this place is really crazy. Just a bunch of different stuff is messed up. So I guess that's pretty cool right there. We're going to go to a different warp. Yeah, I guess this is the area just to go and just rename some stuff. So that's pretty cool. Just gonna go back to the warp right here. Let's see what else is available. Looks like not really anything. So we're just gonna click through all this. Nothing's gonna be available. So let's see, what else do we have? Anything else possibly? Oh wow, we have all the different mines right here. I didn't realize that. So that's pretty cool that they do have those in a warp. So we're just gonna go back right here. We have the donor mine. So we're just gonna go and just click that. And it looks like we don't really have anything right here. Looks like this mine is, you know, pretty simple, I'm not gonna lie, but we still likely won't use this since, you know, this one isn't really worth it. So we're just gonna go and just gonna fly up here. Looks like we're just gonna get stuck, but that is okay. So we're just gonna go and just do this right here. Just go and do slash warp. There we go. See what else we do have. Enchant. We do have all this different stuff right here. And we do have the PvP area. So, you know, it just seems honestly that there isn't too much to explore on the different warps, so I guess that's okay. But, you know, actually, I do want to look through plots again. That has been pretty fun, just exploring the plots. But, I mean, yeah, it seems like there are some different stuff that you can do in OPAnarchy, but it seems like at the same time, there's like a bunch of different stuff that can, you know, they say there's a bunch of different stuff, but at the same time, you know, there are some stuff that you can just try to find on your own. Or there's just not too many warps to actually just find. Just I say, because I mean there are warps. There's a fair amount of warps. But even at the same time, you know, if you just want to explore the server, I guess you just have to kind of look deeper into it, or you just have to actually, you know, just get through the ranks so you can just start prestiging extremely often, so you can just go through that process and just get different warps. So yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and just go through here. Alrighty then, let's see, what is this? Alrighty then. Gotta climb to the top to get to the trampoline. Alright, I do want to do that, so we're just gonna go in, we're just gonna climb up right here. There we go. Looks like we're almost to the top. There we go. Where are we gonna go? We're just gonna go and just drop. There we go. We got a really awesome trampoline right here, so we're just gonna go and just fly through here. And then continue going through. Just gonna, you know, fly through everything. No idea what's happening. Okay, that is extremely high up. Well, okay, we're just gonna head up to the very top of this, and then we're just gonna fall down. Now, this is a trampoline right here. But yeah, we're gonna get to the very top right here. Jump and don't move. Alrighty, so we're just gonna jump, and then we're just not gonna move at all. There we go, we're just gonna fly up. There we go, we're just gonna continue to bounce, but it looks like that's not gonna be extremely high up. So we're just gonna go through here. Let's just look through this. And yeah, we do have some stuff over there as well. Now let's just go and we're actually gonna go to the spawn right here. Let's just go and just try to fly around. Let's see what else is there. We're gonna be friendly. We're just gonna just fly through the spawn right here. Something really simple. There we go. We just have all these different blocks that are, you know, blocking us out, just stopping us. So that's gonna be a bit disappointing, but I guess it does happen. So we're just gonna go back through here. We're just gonna try to find an opening, just go through everything. So there we go. We're just gonna fly across the whole entire spawn. Let's actually go to the different warps right now. I have no idea what I'm doing, but we're just gonna try to, you know, go on a little adventure. So let's see. We do have this back right here. There we go. We do have some people over there. Looks like they're flying and they see us. So we're just gonna go and just go to the warp E. There we go. We're now in warp E, and then we do have, you know, this barrier just to keep us out. Have all this different stuff. So let's just go and just go back to our warp. Let's just see warp V, the amazing warp. But yeah, guys, you know, it looks like we can fly out of the area right here. Looks like we can't actually, you know, just get to the drop-off point, but we can, you know, still just try to fly over and just see what's available. So I guess that's pretty cool that you can actually, you know, just fly over here. But it looks like we actually got ourselves trapped, so that's gonna be really bad. Can we get back through here, maybe? No, it looks like we actually got ourselves trapped here, so that's gonna be really bad. So yeah, we just have all these different blocks right here. That's gonna be fine as well. Looks like a bunch of, you know, someone's actually opening a bunch of different crates and stuff. So we can actually, you know, let's just try to do that right there. Let's go and just get a key. Then we're gonna go to the warp crate. And we're just gonna open this one up. There we go. We won 4 bones. That's not gonna be good at all. You know, that's nothing we can really, you know, let's say sell on the whole entire, you know, the OPAnarchy. So that's gonna kind of stink, but we can just go and just go back to our plot that isn't really built at all. Then we can just try to, you know, place this someplace. There we go. We just did that, and then we can just look around the plots around us. Looks like there's not much improvement. Seems like most of the stuff is the same like my plot. So I guess that's pretty cool. And then we do have this bouncy thing. So we're just gonna go through that. And then we're just gonna go back to the amazing parkour course that we always seem to, you know, fly up. So there we go, we do have the prize for getting here. But yeah, I don't know, it seems like with all these different Minecraft OPAnarchy videos, we just kind of, you know, go from one thing and then we just do something completely different in the episode. So I mean, I guess that's really it for this episode. I didn't really know what I was going to do here, but I decided, you know, why not just try to explore the server and just see what else is available right now. So I guess that's going to be the end of this Minecraft OPAnarchy video. Probably next video I'm just going to try to actually do something and then start getting through the ranks. Because I feel like in these past episodes I haven't been really doing anything when it comes down to that. When I should be just trying to, just try to prestige again. So if you guys enjoyed this Minecraft OPAnarchy video, and I will see you guys in the next one.